Hello, all you coin collecting, coin loving, coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel. Today we have for you a bunch of 1940 nickels, 6 of them to be exact, and this is the front of them, as you can see, and they all say, if we can get down in there, 1940, 1940. All of these are 1940 nickels, and all of them are made of nickel. It wasn't until some of you look for the 1940s nickels and you say, oh yeah, I know some of them were silver. Well, they did do a wartime silver nickel, or nickel with silver in it from 1942 to 1945. But this is not that nickel that started in 42 and ended in 45. This is a copper nickel. Weighs about 5 grams, 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and 1.75 millimeters in thickness. If we separate one of them out here, well, let's just take that one. It's a little worn, but it's just good one to observe as any. It says, "In God We Trust" over here on the left. Thomas Jefferson facing to the left, ponytail, ribbon in the hair. Liberty with a star there. Can you see the star here? And then the date 1940 on here. This is a Felix Schlag designed or engraved nickel, and it has a smooth edge, and when we flip it to the back we see the familiar Monticello, and hey, the one we grabbed happened to be a D. There were 3 mints that minted in 1940. There was the Denver Mint, which was a D, which is this one. The Philadelphia Mint, which had no mint mark in 1940. Philadelphia did not start putting a mint mark on until after 1964, except for the silver issues. So if you find from 1942 to 1945, if you find a P mint mark on the 1942, it's going to be up here. It's not going to be over here. And it's just this long, thin P that goes up there. And we'll make another video about that particular coin and that mint mark. If you find the D mint mark, we know it's a coin from Denver. Let's bring over one of the other ones. Here's a plain mint mark here. The plain mint mark, we know it's going to be from Philadelphia. Because Philadelphia did not put a mint mark on. And if we have an S over here, it's Sacramento. Okay, let's finish with this one. Across the top of it, it says E Pluribus Unum. It says Monticello underneath. 5 cents, United States of America. Now let's flip over the rest of them. We'll just put them right up on top. Now this one, here's another plain one, but that has a lot more definition. And you know that if you collect these nickels, what some people look for are these steps here. You're not going to find them in almost any nickel that you find from this era. If you do, you're very, very, very lucky, because on this one, Monticello does have steps, but in pocket change that we collect frequently, I've never seen them. Here's another one. That's another plain. Another one. It's another plain, but that has great writing. It's a little dirty and a little green. And then finally, we have another one, and that is a plain nickel. So those are our 1940 U.S. nickels. In 1940, the Philadelphia Mint made 176.5 million plus 14,000 proofs. You get a Philadelphia Mint proof from 1940, you're in good shape. It's just hard to get those. If you get this particular coin, the D was 43.5 million were made. The S, 36.7 million were made. And they're both the D and the S were worth about In fine condition, maybe none of these are really in fine condition. Some of them may be close to very good for the era. In fine condition, we're talking about 20 to 30 cents, maybe a little bit more. In extra fine and up, you still don't get any real money on any of these until you get to the proof sets, or you get to the coins from 42 to 45. Okay, that's all we have for you today from the DC Coin World International coin channel. If you like our videos, please leave a comment in the comment section, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our DC Coin World International coin channel.